No rate cut was passed this week. So the RBA met and they've just left it on hold, which is what everyone kind of thought was going to happen. Economists are tipping another cut pre-Christmas to potentially help spur on the retail, which is really struggling at the moment. So the RBA has actually hinted at a February cut. Remember, they don't meet in January, so that may mean a long time to wait with no stimulus, especially given it can take up to 3 months to actually see the rate cut implemented into your mortgage repayments. Brisbane values are up 0.5%, however year on year we're still down 2.1% overall. So the great thing that we're seeing locally at the moment is that that's definitely evident within our market. The main thing is that it's going up and we're not seeing it go down, which is awesome. There's also some interesting data around units in Brisbane. The unit sale prices went up by 1% for October, which is really a big change. The data tells us that we're starting to see the oversupply situation mostly absorb. The unit sector is starting to gain interest again. However, even with that 1% increase, the values are still 12.5% below their peak in 2010, which isn't great news, but up is up. Stock levels are still low, 10% lower than a year ago. So that means we're just struggling for stock at the moment, especially if you're a buyer. And fresh listings coming to the market is down 15% compared to a year ago. And those lows are pretty significant historically as well. So if you're in the market now as a buyer looking to buy locally, what I'd suggest is that you definitely stay in the market, stay in the hustle, maybe revisit some of the properties that have been on for a little while, actually have a look at your checkboxes and just see if there's something in the market that you might be able to have a go at, because we're not sure when the stock's going to change and those stock levels and new things are going to come to market. If you're a seller and you're thinking about selling this year and you're thinking, oh, it might be too close to Christmas, traditionally I'd probably tell you to wait until the new year, but what we're seeing at the moment is simply that we just don't have enough stock. The buyers are still there, the buyer demand is strong. So if you are thinking of doing something, there's still time. Even if you had to get a couple of weeks to get it onto the market, you still could consider doing it just based on purely what we're seeing at the moment.